Hello everyone, and welcome to day 267 of playing Persona 4 Golden in real time, the series where I play through the day in the game on the same date in real life, one day at a time. Now I've been doing this for the last 266 days, so if you could subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. But without further ado, today is January 2nd, so let's go ahead and see what the gang is up to today. So getting synced up. And the first snow really came in strong.
Whoa! Look at all the snow!
Looks like we got a lot of snowfall this year, huh?
Hey! I want to make a snowman!
A snowman, huh? I'd help you make one, but the doctor told me to avoid bending over so that my back would heal up.
What a convenient excuse.
What about you, big bro?
I mean, I want to be a bit supportive, so let's make one together.
Yay!
Nanako, don't get too worked up, all right? You'll get sick and have to stay at the doctor's for a long time.
Okay.
If you get cold, come right in. Can you promise that?
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's pretty good snowman so far.
Big bro, that's amazing! How did you get it so big?
Let's say you need guts.
I read about that in some manga when I was at the hospital. If you have guts, then you can get a cool frog t-shirt or become the best bancho.
Nanako seems happy.
All right, I think you two have done enough. Let me help now. I think I can take it home from here.
I mean, you know, I'm not gonna cut him out of it, say, I'll leave it to you then. But I like how he goes outside in the cold,
just
and he
watch
still is
and
like, I'm
learn.
just gonna hold my jacket over my shoulder.
You're not the master of snowmen in this house yet. There.
It's small, but it comes together well.
It's done!
It still needs a face, though. We should draw one for it.
We're gonna draw a face? Hey, big bro, I want it to look like Teddy. Can you make the face look like Teddy?
You decide to adapt the snowman in a Teddy-like way. I mean, I'm used to seeing snowmen being 3 pieces, but
It's a Teddy
alright.
man.
I feel like given the
It looks so
circumstances, that's
cool.
pretty good. Teddy Snowman.
You're pretty good. Good for you, Nanako.
Thanks, big bro.
Nanako is very happy. You're glad that you put effort into it.
If we don't go in soon, you'll catch a cold.
Aw, already?
I'll make you something hot to drink. Well, it'll just be coffee.
Okay, make it sweet for me.
Hey, what are you going to do about your New Year's greetings? It's good to relax, but shouldn't you go say hello to all your friends? You feel that you're sure to run into someone if you go out. Will you go out? I suppose so. Ah, Happy New Year's. It's sure snowing a lot, isn't it? But this is something you don't see much in the big city. It may be cold, but don't you think it's soothing too? I'm planning on taking the first 3 days of the new year off to recharge my batteries for the rest of the year. Hope to do business with you then too, mister. Alright, let's go ahead, head into the shopping district. And first, let's go check out the Velvet Room before we start greeting everyone.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. What business do you have here?
I mean, let's go ahead and say wish them Happy New Year.
My, quite formal of you. I did not realize that the year had passed. After all, this room is distance from time. Ah, I remember now. I have something I must tell you. Marie has left this room. I suppose that means that her purpose here has come to an end.
Let's say, why did
I
she
do not
leave?
know everything. This room is tightly bound to your fate. My master selects the scenery and even the other residents to match the fate of our occasional customers, and we always change. You may have already noticed, but it was you who ushered her here. She arrived in this place not long after you first visited this room. All we did was provide a name and a role for her. Your fate led Marie here, and you forged a bond with her.
Okay, seems a bit ominous that she disappeared, but let's go ahead and see where she went.
I do not know either. However, if you wish, I can locate Marie and take you to her. I must warn you, though, it may involve danger. What is your choice?
I mean, I'm not gonna let danger stop me from figuring out where Marie is if she's in danger.
Very well. Please give me some time. Once I am prepared, I will come for you. Please wait until then.
Where did Marie go? You decide to wait for Margaret to come for you. Alright, bit ominous, but, I guess we'll find out in due time. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for now. Let's go ahead, head out, and then start greeting everyone. There are others with whom you have become acquainted over the past year. You should greet them. So let's go ahead and start from the front, just so we make sure we don't miss anyone. Oh, there's Yumi. Oh, Yukun. Sorry. I'm currently in mourning, so I still can't believe that's already New Year's. In no time, I'll become a third year, take college entrance exams, and then in the blink of an eye, I'm graduating. I want to spend this year so that I have no regrets. I hope you cherish every moment too, Yukun. There are still others that you met last year whom you haven't greeted. You should go greet them. Alright, let's go ahead and talk with Yukiko.
Happy New Year.
So much happened last year, but I think I managed to get through it all because I had all of you with me. This is nothing new, but thank you. Let's make this a year to remember too. That reminds me, have you spoken with Yosuke-kun? He asked me if I had any plans for the start of the year. It sounded like he was up to something. I can't wait to find out what. There are still others that you met last year. You should go greet them. I feel like I'm going to be seeing that message a lot. So let's go ahead, talk with
Happy New
TA.
Year.
Let's make this one a great year too, Yukun. We went through a ton of stuff last year. I'm glad we're all safe and ready to ring in the new year together. Oh yeah, this year, instead of cutting the rice cake, let's cut and eat steak. It's practically the same thing, right? Yosuke seems to be planning something for winter break. He said we should all go out and have fun. There are still others that you met last year. You should go greet them. Alright.
Happy New Year.
I hope this year is awesome for you. I like New Year's. It's calm and quiet, but exciting at the same time. I feel like we had a pretty good year last year. I hope to have tons of fun with you and all the others this year too. Let's make this year even better than the last. There are still others that you met last year. You should go greet them. Oh, it's weird seeing Shu out of his home. Oh, Happy New Year. It feels odd to run into each other like this in town. We always met in my room after all. I feel a little nervous right now. There's still others that you met last year. You should go greet them. Oh, I guess I gotta talk with Ai. What are you doing here on New Year's? Oh yeah, you live around here. Well, Happy New Year's. It's such a generic greeting, but I might as well say it. Wandering around like this isn't so bad every once in a while. Well, see you around sometime. There's still others that you met last year whom you haven't greeted. You should go greet them. If you say so. Oh yeah, I feel like it's been a while since I've seen Ko. I love this time of year. Feel that in the air? That's the feeling of perfect relaxation. But I think I'll go back home. There's so much New Year's food there, I feel like I'm bulking up. But I'm starting to miss Aya, you know? I'm gonna have to drag Daisuke there one of these days. You better come with us too, alright? Anyway, let's make this a great year. There are still others that you met last year. You should go greet them. Oh yeah, definitely want to catch up with Kanji.
Happy New Year!
With the fog cleared, I'm feeling pretty good about this next year. I was bored on New Year's Day, so I went out on my bike. Then I got lost and ended up in the mountains. But this kind of snow's no problem for me, so we should go somewhere again. I'll follow you wherever you want this year too, so let's make it a kick-a year. There's still others that you met last year. You should go greet them. Alright, let's go ahead and talk with Naoki. I'm currently in mourning, so I can't really... The town gets so quiet on New Year's, but for some reason, there's still this warm atmosphere about it. I wonder if it's the warm aura of all the happy families spreading out from their homes into the streets. There are still others that you met last year. You should go greet them. Come to think of it, what's happened to the fox? You should summon the fox at the main building of the shrine. Okay. I mean, I'm glad it let me know, probably. It'd be kind of tough to remember to greet the shrine when you have to meet everyone that you bonded with over the last year. This is the shrine's main building. What will you do? He made sure there was no one around and called for the fox. You bid the fox a happy new year. The fox seems happy. I wonder if there's anyone else I've met this year that I should go talk with. The fox is gleefully looking at the offering box. It seems quite a lot of people left offerings on their first visit of the year. You part with the ecstatic fox and decide to leave. There are others with whom you have become acquainted over the past year. You should greet them. Come to think of it, you have yet to greet Sayoko. Though she has left the hospital, you should visit the place where you spent time with her. You can go to the Inaba Municipal Hospital from the bus stop at the shopping district. Okay, let's go ahead and take the bus stop. Alright, gotta go retrace my steps all the way to the front. It's the bus stop. Where do you want to go? I mean, it is nice that we're getting to have a little bit of a montage with everyone that we've met. Inaba Municipal Hospital. You wonder where Sayoko went after quitting her job here. Aren't you the boy who is working here part-time? Are you wondering about Sayoko-san? Who knows where she is now? Although a New Year's card did get delivered here to the hospital. It didn't say where she was, but from the sound of things, she's studying hard and doing well. Oh, I had a little note for you too. I think it was, let's both do our best. You wonder if Sayoko is ringing in the new year somewhere, that there seems to be little doubt that she's well. You decide to return to town. Okay, you know, nice to get a little bit of an update. There are others with whom you have become acquainted over the past year. You should greet them. Come to think of it, you have yet to greet Hisano. You should visit the riverbank of Samigawa floodplain. Alright, let's go ahead and do just that. So let's go to the Samigawa floodplain. And first, let's go ahead and see if there's anyone up here that we haven't met yet. Oh, hello there. Happy New Year's. Thank you for all your help last year. I hope this year will be wonderful for you. Well, I need to finish shopping and head back. My relatives are coming over to visit. I haven't met up with some of them in a while, so I'm feeling a little nervous. There are still others that you met last year whom you haven't greeted. You should go greet them. Come to think of it, you have yet to greet Hisano. Alright, they're at the floodplain. Let's go ahead and check up here first, though. Yeah, I don't think I know this guy. Hey, Happy New Year. I hope you continue to visit Saizo Degaku this year, too. My wife suddenly collapsed the other day. The doctors gave her an IV and sent her home, but said she's overexerting herself. She's gotten better, but she still needs to be resting. She went back to work anyway, though. I don't want her to relapse, but she says that her job is the only reason she has for living. Alright, quite a bit of a trauma dump to start the year. Oh, Naoto!
Happy New Year.
What a coincidence, seeing you again today after together yesterday, too. What am I saying? I sound like a stalker with a poorly thought out excuse. That's not it at all, of course. It merely crossed my mind that I might see you if I came here. My room felt somewhat lonely without you in it, so it's good that I saw you here today. Please come over again, anytime you'd like. There are still others that you met last year. You should go greet them. You wonder how Asano is doing. Alright, I get it. She's at the floodplain. Now we'll go ahead and go give her a visit.
My.
Oh, Yu-chan. You always seem so energetic. I'm sorry. I'm currently in mourning, so I can't do a New Year's greeting with you.
Happy New Year.
But I'm glad that we were able to meet. Let's talk together again sometime. There are still others that you met last year. You should go greet them. You recall that you haven't seen Yosuke yet. If you stop by Junes, will he be there? Let's go and see if this guy has anything to say. There's nothing more I can do for you. You're a real master fisherman now. Is there something you still want to know? I think we're good. Alright, let's go back into town. And yeah, it sounds like they're really guiding us towards Junes. Okay, let's go ahead and talk with Teddy first.
Happy New Year!
Ooh, Sensei. Happy New Year. I got New Year's gifts. Yosuke's mom and dad gave them to me. Now I can buy tons of snacks. Or so I thought, but I might save it for a while. I'm gonna use it to buy presents for Nana-chan so we can all have fun together. May this year be as great as the last one. There's still others that you met last year. You should go greet them. You recall that you haven't seen Yosuke yet. I mean, he's literally right there.
Happy New Year.
Man, New Year's already. This year went by way too fast. Well, that just shows how awesome we did last year. We solved the case after all. All that's left is to have some fun with the time we have left. I've already thought up some plans for winter break. You're gonna be part of it, like it or not. Let's make this year a great one too, partner. That was the last of those you met over the last year that you needed to greet. Should you head home now? I mean, I suppose if there's nothing else to do, and no one else that's gonna remind me to greet, then I think we can go ahead and call it a day.
You're back.
Your skin is clammy and cold after walking around all day. So let's go ahead and save, because I definitely don't have to repeat greeting everyone yet again. Nanako and I are going back to the hospital for a while tomorrow. I'm sorry to keep relying on you, but I'll be counting on you. Hey, you don't look so great. You should get to bed for today. Let's go ahead and greet Nanako before we head in for the night. I'm going back to the hospital tomorrow, even though there's nothing wrong with me anymore. But I'll be a good girl there. When I come back, let's make another snowman. Alright, let's go ahead and call it a day. You feel a chill. Did you catch a cold? You should return to your room and rest. Alright, you know, pretty nice day of greeting everyone that we've bonded with over the last 266 days. So, pretty good day overall, but that's going to wrap up the gameplay portion for today and bring us on to shuffle time. Alright, today's card is the Tower Arcana in the reverse position. So, looking a bit ominous. Well, I mean, the Tower Arcana itself looks a bit ominous, so hopefully it being reversed means that we get good luck, but let's go ahead and see what fate has in store for us. When you get the Tower card reversed, you can feel some crisis looming along the horizon, and you're struggling as much as you can to try and avoid its manifestation. What you have not realized is that these breakdowns can be beneficial in breaking down your reliance on something that is false. The tower is built on faulty foundations, and it must fall. Though the destruction will be painful, the humbleness resulting from it can bring us peace. What you relied on will no longer be there for you. Do not take this as a drastic and depressing change. It is time for you to become more self-reliant. Okay. Bit mixed because, you know, we're gonna have to kind of go through a somewhat painful loss, but it sounds like we'll be better for it in the long run, and definitely, you know, being more self-reliance, generally a good thing, so, you know, just take it head on and know that you'll get through it and be stronger on the other side. But that's gonna be another card down and another day done. So that's going to wrap up for today. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like to follow along with the journey, as I do this every day. By the way, thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.